Welcome to the Urantia book. The Urantia book not only has these very deep insights about spirituality and worlds beyond this, but they also have a very searing assessment of our planet and how we can go about correcting that course. So remember, this book is uplifting and life-changing on an individual level, and if applied to the whole, it is the power to change the world. So congratulations, you are dwelling your mind on advanced spiritual topics, and the universe is certainly smiling upon you for taking this time. We are going to look at the teachings of Jesus. The Urantia book has a large portion of Jesus's life, and it is written by beings who are on the planet at the time, some sort of guardian angels and things like that. It might seem far-fetched, but let's just see how they present this information on his life and teachings, and then you can decide for yourself. So remember, we're keeping an open mind, and we're judging based on content, not based on our previous ideas of what religion is and so forth and so on. So this is on sovereignty, divine and human. This is from the Urmia lectures that Jesus taught, these organized lectures, where I want to say they were in Persia, okay? The brotherhood of men is founded on the fatherhood of God. The family of God is derived from the love of God. God is love. God the Father divinely loves his children, all of them. So that's just the crux right there of this entire book. And who can deny that? Maybe people will want to deny it, or maybe people will want to convince others to deny it so that they can keep power from themselves rather than put that power into the hands where it should be, into a God of love. The kingdom of heaven, the divine government, is founded on the fact of divine sovereignty. God is spirit. And since God is spirit, this kingdom is spiritual. The kingdom of heaven is neither material nor merely intellectual. It is a spiritual relationship between God and man. So keep that in mind. That is the kingdom of heaven. You can have the kingdom of heaven right within your heart, right now. It doesn't matter if the world changes. You can have that change right now, and you can enter the kingdom of heaven. If different religions recognize the spirit sovereignty of God the Father, then will all such religions remain at peace? Only when one religion assumes that it is in some way superior to all others, and that it possesses exclusive authority over other religions, will such a religion presume to be intolerant of other religions or dare to persecute other religious believers. And that's exactly what we have here on this planet. They all think that they are the right one. But remember, the one statement that I wish I could teach the world is, same team, guys. It's all one God, all right? Same team, same God. Religious peace, brotherhood, can never exist unless all religions are willing to completely divest themselves of all ecclesiastical authority and fully surrender all concept of spiritual sovereignty. God alone is spirit sovereign. You cannot have equality among religions, religious liberty, without having religious wars, unless all religions consent to the transfer of all religious sovereignty to some superhuman level, to God himself. So now we're talking about ending religious. We're in the midst of huge religious wars even to this day. And one group thinks that they're right and the other group thinks that they're right. And it's same team. The kingdom of heaven in the hearts of men will create religious unity, not necessarily uniformity. That's one of our catchphrases here on this channel. We want unity, not uniformity. They can still believe in whatever other little ritual that they want to do or anything like that. That's up to them personally. But they're saying, okay, maybe our race does it this way, your race does it that way, but it's all one God. We're children of that one God. God is spirit, and God gives a fragment of his spirit self to dwell in the heart of man. Spiritually, all men are equal. The kingdom of heaven is free from castes, classes, social levels, and economic groups. You are all brethren. So that doesn't matter about race, whatever, sex, or anything like that. All equal. I don't know why this is so hard for this planet to comprehend. I know why it is, okay? Fear. Fear is the number one poison on this planet, and it is how the forces of evil will control the human beings on the planet. They keep them afraid of the other guy, thinking that he needs to have less in order for you to have more, or he's going to come and get you if you don't kill him first, and all that. Let go of, if you're truly a religious and spiritual person, I mean, look at Jesus. He marched right to his death. He knew it was like throwing away an old dirty shirt if somebody was to kill him. He didn't throw it away himself. He didn't take his own life. So we're not advocating for that. But we're saying have the full faith in what, if you believe in it, then fully have the faith in it. And don't be afraid and need to hide behind this arsenal of weaponry in order to, or kill somebody else in order for you to be a member of a spiritual community of God. But the moment you lose sight of the spirit sovereignty of God the Father, some one religion will begin to assert its superiority over the other religions. And then, instead of peace on earth and goodwill among men, there will start dissensions, recriminations, and even religious wars. At least wars amongst religionists, okay? So even all the petty debating and all that sort of stuff. Free will beings who regard themselves as equals, unless they mutually acknowledge themselves as subject to some super sovereignty, some authority over and above themselves, sooner or later are tempted to try out their ability to gain power and authority over other persons and groups. It's just that human nature. Now that's the pure human nature, but remember, we're indwelt by the divine, so we can ascend beyond that human nature. The concept of equality never brings peace except in the mutual recognition of some over-controlling influence of super sovereignty. The Urmia religions, that's the school that he was teaching at, lived together in comparative peace. It was many different religions. They had this really open forum, which was rare for those days, and tranquility because they had fully surrendered all their notions of religious sovereignty. Spiritually, they all believed in a sovereign God. Socially, full and unchallengeable authority rested in their presiding head, Simbatan. Okay, he was just the person who organized it. They well know what would happen to any teacher who assumed to lord it over his fellow teachers. There could be no lasting religious peace on Urantia until all religious groups freely surrender all their notions of divine favor, chosen people, and religious sovereignty. Only when God the Father becomes supreme will men become religious brothers and live together in religious peace on earth. So this is a revelation by advanced beings. Then don't hold your breath waiting for a different outcome. Don't think, nah, they don't know what they're talking about. We can still have all of our different people claiming that they're the chosen ones and still have peace on earth. Don't hold your breath. I do not see anything other than more wars and that sort of thing, unless this is fully adopted. Because in religion, what happens when the person doesn't believe in your religion? Oh, they go to hell for eternity. And the worst fate that anybody could possibly suffer. How much fear is that's such a fearful based concept. And I'm not trying to, mock anybody who's a member of various religions or anything like that, because that's fine. You can have your own beliefs and things like that. But I will mock the fact that you're telling the other guy that he's going to go to hell for eternity if he doesn't believe exactly as you believe. So that's why this book is extremely important. It helps. And remember, this is the words of Jesus. Christianity has become a religion about Jesus, not the religion of Jesus. Here is the religion of Jesus. The brotherhood of men is founded on the fatherhood of God. The family of God is derived from the love of God. God is love. God the Father divinely loves his children, all of them. That's the religion of Jesus, okay? But now it's become this thing where I have to believe that he was some sort of a ransom paid by an angry God, and that I have to have fear of God. This book eliminates fear of God as well. That is not, we should believe in God because we're compelled to by the love, not because we're afraid. Fear is the number one poison. I'll leave you with that. Take that out of your own mind, your own life. Remember, you're on an eternal journey now, and brush those negative feelings off as soon as they come in and align with your inner spirit. All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, please.